Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. If this is your first time here, we're so glad to have you, and if you've been here before, we're so glad to have you back. So, when we last left off, we went on a trip to Saran by foot, decided that it sucked, and then returned back to Balmora. And so here we are, we're back in Caius' house. Let's just take a look briefly at our stats here. As a refresher, we are level 5, close to a level increase. If you recall, we've gotten our endurance up a good amount, and we have a lot more health than before. And in addition, we have some nice weapons now. And this Demon Tanto, this Dagger of Judgment, all these in very good arrows. We're doing pretty well for ourselves. And I think it's time that we take another stab at the Morag Tong mission. But before we do that, I think that we should talk to Caius here. What are the orders? Alright, well, you've thought it over, and you want us to interview 3 informants in Vivec City concerning the Nerevarine and the 6th House. First, I want you to speak with Adhiranir, a Khajiit Thieves Guild operative. Second, I want you to speak with Hulia, an Argonian in the Morag Tong. Finally, I want you to speak with Mera Milo, a temple priestess. Here, I've written the details down so you won't forget. And here are 200 drakes for bribes and other expenses. Alright, well, we have gotten 200 gold and a new mission. So, Adhiranir is a Khajiit Thieves Guild operative. Find her in St. Olm's Canton. Okay. Hulia is an Argonian and Morag Tong assassin. Find him in Vivec at the Black Shunk Corner Club in the lower wasteworks of the Foreign Quarter. Okay. And Maramilo, temple priestess in the libraries in the Hall of Wisdom and Justice. Okay. It is currently 8 a.m., so let's make our way down to Vivec. So, as Caius mentioned, one of these informants that we are to speak to is a member of the Thieves Guild, and one of them is a member of the Morag Tong. I think our standing in the Thieves Guild is sufficient enough to say that she'll like us, but this Argonian, perhaps not so much, so I think we should really try and complete that Morag Tong mission. Did you fall down? Why are you down here? Irrelevant. We're going to Vivec. 21 gold.
We make a special trip.
And here we are. So I'm gonna open my my journal here. So he is in the Elven Nations Corner Club in the Hlalu Plaza. Okay. So we're gonna get to go over there first. We're gonna go do this mission before we do anything else. And the good thing is that we have the Demon Tanto. So we could, if we so choose, activate the spell to get the Daedric Dagger, and we can then just start wailing on him, you know. I think with our increased health we'll be able to tank some hits and hopefully live and kill him. And then make our great escape. You know, we have high acrobatics, 52. Athletics is not too good, it's only 17, but better than it could be. I think we have the opportunity to get this kill successful here. But of course, to get to Hlalu, we're going to have to take the most circuitous route ever, because whoever designed Vivec designed it terribly. you know, there are cities in other parts of the world where they weren't designed at all, and so they just are laid out based on the needs of the people at the time. But this is obviously a planned city, but it was not a very well planned one. I think Vivek is responsible for this. I believe he is the one who made it. That's why he called it, you know, Vivek. And at any rate, we'll make our way up. I don't quite remember where the Elven Nations Corner Club is. I think it is on the top floor in the plaza. And then we go down a little bit. So I'm going to head up to the plaza. Should just be up here. And I'm going to see if we can't kill this person. I still have the writ, correct? Yep, I do. I have the writ, so we're good on that front. Alright. Here's a corner club. That's the no-name club, so, and the other, like, diagonally across then will be the Elven Nations Corner Club. It's that building right there behind this little wall. Correct. Alright. I still remember a thing or two.
Spit it out or hit the road.
Oh my god, everyone's so racist to me. But I mean, I would also be racist to short people. That's hilarious.
What can I do for you?
So this is our guy. This is the guy we need to kill. So let's take a look at our gear here. So the Demon Tonto, we're going to use that, and it's going to give us the dagger for 60 seconds. That's more than enough time. If we get into trouble, we can start popping restore health potions and restore fatigue potions. We'll use this ring, actually. So now we can get shield 5 points for 10 seconds, so we can pop that, immediately pull up the Demon Tonto spell, and start just going for it. I think that's the order in which we should take our actions. You can get into here from the Wasteworks. I had no idea. Actually, that makes sense. Alright.
Spit it out or
I will
hit the
listen,
road.
Outlander, but make it quick.
Is the end of you, sweet?
I'm over encumbered. Well, we killed him.
That's her.
We got him. Okay. A crime has been reported, but we did get the kill. And we're just right back to it. Okay. Lovely. And we lived with not a lot of issue. I think the reason we just got rolled was weapons. But anyways, you violated the law of Thorinus. Since you don't have the 1,040 gold to pay the court, you must surrender your stolen goods and serve your sentence of punitive labor. Come with me. I am presenting the writ of execution. All of your papers seem to be in order. You are free to go. And lovely. Now, let's go to the Arena District and meet with Ino Halalu and let him know that we successfully completed our initiation.
Yes.
Okay. And the good thing is that through these cantons you have the bridges on the upper levels. Something that is sorely lacking from the foreign quarter. But when have they ever done things that make sense? Not often, I reckon. They just had to be different. But anyways, that's the arena right here. It's a shame that there's no, like, arena battling you can do, and the only... Or, like, rather, there's no, like, quest line of the arena. I feel like that would be fun, but nope. Because I would say that's probably many people's favorite part of Oblivion, having the arena. It was just something that was missing from Skyrim and Morrowind. Am I in the right place? No, I'm not. I'm on the wrong side. Gotta get to the other side. So we'll keep in mind for future reference that the west side is the side that contains the Morag Tong Guild Hall here in the city of Vivec. I almost said Imperial City. We are indeed not in the Imperial City.
Not now.
Alright. Arena storage. We got rats. I'm not gonna use the spell. I'm lazy. Just kill him with the regular Tonto. And we can dispose of the corpse. There's another one. Yeah, we'll use it. As I described in a previous video, it doesn't make sense to not activate the spell every time. Okay. Well, here we are, back in the Morag Tong Guild Hall. Let's go meet with Inu Hlalu. Ino Hlalu, not Inu. As I recall, he's up the stairs and around the corner. Yep, hello. I killed him. He's dead. Then welcome, Therinas, to the Morag Tong. Any master of the Morag Tong can tell you what writs are available and whether, of course being spelled as in rain and such, you are a candidate for advancement. When you have proven yourself, I will have special duties for you. Okay. Well, I will accept a writ then. 2 writs, one on Odaisha Yasalmibal, and one on Taurus Saren. Alright. He's an Ashlander. Okay, so yurt right on the coast near the end of a small peninsula southwest of Teleroon. Well, hey, we'll get to go to Teleroon. And now Taurus Saren. Saren Manor in the plaza of the Redoran Canton here in Vivec. Okay.
Masera.
Great. So now let us take care of our errands here in Vivec for the blades. Figuring out all of the informants and where they are. This guy just spawned. Okay. This guy's diseased. He can't move. He's diseased. Gotta stay away from him. Great. Oh, yeah. Blighted. Sorry, not just diseased. I was blighted. You can tell if a creature is blighted if it can't move.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more.
Because the blight diseases, they just destroy your strength. Okay. So, St. Olm's Canton, Foreign Quarter, and Hall of Wisdom. It makes the most sense to go to the Hall of Wisdom first because it's right here. Or no, St. Olm's is. I think one of these is St. Olm's.
One true faith.
One is St. Olm's, one's St. Dalvin. We'll check this sign here and see which is which. This is St. Olm's. So we need the Black Shulk Corner Club, I believe. No. Oh, the Thieves Guild Operative is in St. Olm's. Okay.
Yes.
Hello. Looking for a friend of mine, a female Khajiit named Adiranir. Do you know where I can find her? I don't. I'm really sorry. Well, I see. Well, perhaps some other good citizen can tell me where to find her.
Go ahead.
Let me perhaps talk to someone while not right next to that guy. That guy's gives me bad vibes. I don't know of why I'm not sure why an Imperial would be here of all places, especially a well-dressed Imperial. I get bad vibes. Never heard the name? Well, please come around the corner. Okay. Could some gold do the trick? Oh? Oh, there's another 100. Yeah, okay, so you know Adiranir? If you know her, she'll be staying out of sight as long as the Census and Excise agent is lurking about. Probably down in the underworks. Look for trapdoors down for the canal works level. Okay, so that guy's a Census and Excise agent. If I were a betting man, I'd say that our friend Adiranir is committing a little bit of casual tax fraud or something. Being a Thieves Guild operative. Okay. Canal works. Trapdoor to the underworks. And hello.
Greetings.
Great. So Kai says to you, speak with Adiranir, and you have done this thing. You are speaking with Adiranir. But Adiranir will not talk to you about the Nerevarine or the Sixth House cult, because why? Because Adiranir is at this moment very distracted by a nice Census and Excise agent who also wants to speak with her. Okay. Ah, so it looks like she's doing some smuggling of illegal goods. I know all about that. Okay. So, I need to make that guy get out of here so I could kill him. That would certainly do the trick, but the issue is that we're in plain sight in the middle of the waste works with an ordinator right there. Two, actually.
3 blessings.
So, how can we do this? How much? I have plenty of gold still, right? I only have 250 gold. So I guess my options are bribe him into leaving or lie and say that I saw her elsewhere. Get it elsewhere cause you're from elsewhere. Her name is near. Yeah, she just took a gondola to the mainland. I just saw her. Oh, what a disappointment, but thank you for your time. I was just heading back to the mainland myself anyway, and maybe I'll run into her there. Okay, well, glad we dealt with that issue. That seemed a little bit easy. Maybe I'm simply built different and everyone trusts me. I should take my helmet off. I'm not doing anything. I want people to see my face. More trustworthy individual if you can see my face, you know? That's how it works. Alright.
Greetings.
I got rid of that annoying agent. So she knows all about the Sixth House cult, but nothing about the Nerevarine. Alright, the Sixth House cult. This Adirnir knows about, because it is about smuggling. Some smart smugglers are suddenly too busy for their old clients because they have a new employer. The Sixth House, who pays very well. But what do they smuggle now? Adirnir doesn't know, because they are very secret. And this is odd, because these smugglers are always loud and bragging, and now they hush up like fat-bellied kitties full of sweet meats. Tell me more about smuggling. Smuggling is big business. The Empire says we can't trade skooma, moon sugar, ebony, Dwemer artifacts, exotic Dunmer weapons and armor, and slaves. So smugglers trade these things. Smugglers also smuggle grief, sheen, and sujamma to avoid imperial tax. Now the Sixth House hires smugglers, though what they smuggle Adirnir cannot say. Right, so at least in meta speak here, the backstory of my character is that he was a skooma and moon sugar smuggler. So he knows all about this. So the Nerevarine, you don't know anything. Just silly superstition, so tell Caius that. Nobody in their right mind pays any attention to this moon yowling prophecies and ancient heroes reborn and other silliness. Fuzzy tales for little kitties. Well, thank you. You have a lovely day now. Go kill this rat. Lovely. Okay, so now we'll go to the Hall of Wisdom in the Temple District to talk to Maramilo. She should have some information for me. We need to get south. Okay. So, this is the Temple District. I'm not entirely sure where to go from here, but we can figure it out. There's a shipwreck back there, huh? Might have to go check that out. That could be cool. We're losing frames big time. Oh, man. It's a good thing I have my recording settings low so that you were never looking for any, you know, quality gameplay in the first place. Alright, we'll talk to this ordinator here and ask you. What's the name? Nalasi Alari. Hall of Wisdom. Oh, I know that. Okay, that's unhelpful. Oh, okay. This is the Hall of Wisdom. Perfect. So we're going to look for Maramilo in the library. So that's the Hall Underworks. That's not relevant to us other than that rat here that we can kill. Why are you going that way? I feel like that's a rather roundabout way of getting to me. I have a level up. Oh my goodness, this rat's kind of going to town on me. I'm low health. I'm really low health. Wow. Well, we've reached a level up. We only have 2 increases right now, agility and speed. So we're gonna wait on that level up.
But make it quick.
Library of Vivek, we're already here. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Velms
What do you want?
Cedrion. Do you know Maramilo? I have business with her.
Let's not
Speak,
make
traveler.
this official, Outlander. Move along.
It's you, okay. Yeah, Maramilo kind of since you follow me into the back of the library, we cannot talk here. Okay, well I'm waiting. Are you gonna go? Okay. And we gotta be all hush hush.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Go ahead, I'm afraid I don't know anything about a 6th house cult, but I can tell you about the Nerevarine cult. Alright, what do we know? The temple worships Nerevar as a Satan hero, but prophecies of his reincarnation are punished as wicked heresy. The Nerevarine cult claims the tribunal are false gods, hence the temple's persecution of the Nerevarine cult. A group called the Dissident Priests disputes temple doctrine on the Nerevarine prophecies. The prescribed book, Progress of Truth, describes their beliefs. Get a copy of Progress of Truth for Caius Cosades. That will tell him things he needs to know about the Nerevarine cult. And okay. So, persecution of the Nerevarine. Okay, yeah, that doesn't have any update for us. Tribunal. Nope. Progress of Truth. This book lists the disputes of the dissident priests with tribunal temple doctrines. The temple has outlawed the sale or possession of the book, so it will be hard to find. We have a copy here, but I fear I'm being watched by ordinators here. A safer plan would be to search local booksellers. Some booksellers ignore temple bans on outlawed books for profits or for principles. You're being watched by ordinators. Okay. Hopefully you don't have to go into hiding while I still need your use. Okay. Sooner or later, I too must go into hiding if it is not too late. When you return to Caius, tell him I am worried, and that if something goes wrong, I will leave a message under the agreed code word Amaya. Okay. That tells us everything we need to know. Thank you.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
There's a lot of books here. Are there any valuable ones? Maybe do a bit of casual theft?
What do you want? Go
I'm not
ahead.
seeing any skill books here. Oh, that's a skill book though. My speechcraft has increased to 11. Okay. This guy's looking straight at me. I can't steal that. Okay, well, we'll call it there
We're watching
as,
you.
as far as looking goes. And we'll need to now go and find this last person here. Oh, I have a double personality increase as well. I think something that we could do, is maybe look into getting other, like, we've been doing a lot of strength and, what's the word? Endurance skill upgrades. Well, actually, not strength, sorry. Intelligence and endurance upgrades. Might be nice to get some agility, speed, personality upgrades. Alright, making our way to the foreign quarter. There's some corner club, right? Black Shulk Corner Club. Okay. Works for me. Acrobatics is at 53. That might be times 3 agility now. Nope, still times 2. That gets a strength times 2. Okay. So this is going to be a really inefficient level. I'll accept that. We've been running errands literally all day. So Black Shulk Corner Club, if I had to guess, I don't think I remember seeing that in the foreign quarter plaza, so it's probably in the wasteworks here.
What's this about?
I'm waiting.
Well, what a stroke of luck. I didn't remember where it was at all. First place I checked, here we are. Well, and there's our guy. Get out of our way, and well, we got issues with this filthy lizard here.
And stop bothering me. What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me? Your turn to talk, ours to listen.
I welcome you as the friend of my friend Thorinus, but I wish to go to my friend's bookstore, and these troublesome fools are in my way. I have tried to persuade them, but they hate my race, and I fear there will be violence. Perhaps if you speak with them, but be careful. And be ready. Alright. Hello? Filthy lizard? No.
Say
That's
what you
not
want
helpful.
and go away.
Rotting piece of trash ought to be chained up somewhere, not running around loose. Can I bribe you?
So, work on outside, or is it inside?
I gave you literally all my gold. Alright, who gives a damn about a filthy lizard anyways? Get out of here, we won't bother you. Okay, let's go. Joe Bosch's rare books. Okay. I don't know where that's gonna be. Probably around here somewhere. Do you know where Joe Bosch's rare books is? West End Lower Wasteworks. Oh, that's right here. Perfect. Nope. Nope. Yep.
Thank you.
You're inside of me and you're speaking to me. Alright, thank you very much. We should be free from distraction here now. I said I'd tell you about the Nevermarine cult so you can report back to Caius. I don't know of any 6th house cult, but I could tell you what I do know. To understand the Nevermarine cult, you must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nerevar means something very different to the Ashlanders from what he means to Dunmer of the Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Nerevarine and the legacy of the false incarnate. For the Nerevarine cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Great House Dunmer. Here's a summary for Caius, but ask your questions or answer in detail. Okay. No additional information. Okay.
Please go ahead. Speak.
So, you probably have rare books here. I also have only 14 gold, so... Can I sell potions to you?
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Alright. Please take some restore health potions. If I sell you 9, that'll be good. I'll sell you 8. Okay, now we have gold. Let's go next door and do the same thing. Please take these. Take some more. That works. Okay. Cool. Now we have plenty of gold to buy a book if it's here. Let's see if there are any skill upgrade books. Progress of Truth? Dude. You're terrible at your job, buddy. There's literally a banned book by the temple sitting right here, and you don't know it? Well, see, this guy seems like... Okay, let's see. Medium armor has increased.
Why do you approach?
Hello, Jabasha. Do you have Progress of Truth for sale? You do. Looks like that. Yeah, I'll buy it from you rather than steal. You're connected with the Morag Tong, and I don't want to make the Morag Tong angry, even though I am Morag Tong. So we'll purchase the book from you. Alright. And it'll probably be gone from that shelf, because that's how purchasing works, right? Yep. Alright.
Welcome.
So we've done that. Now let's read this book. See what they have to say. Progress of Truth compiled by the dissident priests. Excerpt. Concerning the points of temple doctrine challenged by the dissident priests. 1. The divinity of the tribunal. Temple doctrine claims their apotheosis was miraculously achieved through questing, virtue, knowledge, testing, and battling with evil. Temple doctrine claims their divine powers and immortality are ultimately conferred as a communal judgment by the Dunmer ancestors, including, among others, the good Daedra, the prophet Veloth, and Saint Nerevar. Dissident priests ask whether Dagoth-Ur's powers and the tribunal powers might ultimately derive from the same source, Red Mountain. Sources in the Apocrypha suggest that the tribunal relied on profanely enchanted tools to achieve godhead, and that those unholy devices were the ones originally created by the ungodly Dwemer sorcerer Kagranak to create the false construct Numidium. 2. The purity of the tribunal. The dissident priests say that the temple has always maintained a public face, represented by the hieroglypha, the priestly writings, and a hidden face, represented by the apocrypha, the hidden writings. The public account portrays the actions of the tribunal in a heroic light, while the hidden writings reveal secrets, untruths, inconsistencies, conflicting accounts, and varying interpretations which hint at darker and less heroic motives and actions of the tribunes. In particular, Conflicting accounts of the battle at Red Mountain raise questions about the tribunal's conduct and about the source of their subsequent apotheosis. Also, there is good evidence that the tribunal have been concealing the true nature of the threat posed by Dagoth-Ur at Red Mountain, misleading the people about the tribunal's ability to protect Morrowind from Dagoth-Ur, and concealing a recent dramatic diminishing of the tribunal's magic powers. 3. Temple accounts of the Battle of Red Mountain. Ashlander tradition does not place the tribunal at Red Mountain and holds that the Dwemer destroyed themselves rather than that Nerevar destroyed them. Ashlander tradition further holds that Nerevar left Dagoth-Ur guarding the profane secrets of Red Mountain while Nerevar went to confer with the Grand Council, that is, the Tribunal. That Nerevar died at the conference, not of his wounds according to the Ashlanders, but from treachery, and that subsequently the Tribunal confronted a defiant Dagoth-Ur within Red Mountain, then drove Dagoth-Ur beneath Red Mountain when he would not yield to their will. 4. Veneration of the Daedra, Saints, and Ancestors. While challenging the divinity of the Tribunal, the dissidents do not challenge the sainthood or heroism of the Tribunal. In fact, the dissident priests advocate restoring many of the elements of fundamentalist ancestor worship as practiced by the Ashlanders and by Saint Veloth. Exactly how this would work is debated inconclusively within the dissident priests. 5. Denial of the prophecies of the Incarnate and persecution of the Nerevarines. Though no consensus exists among the dissidents about whether the Nerevarine prophecies are genuine, all agree that the persecution of the Nerevarines is unjust and politically motivated. The dissident priests do not reject mysticism, revelation, or prophecy as part of the religious experience. The dissidents have not resolved the issue of true or false insights. They have studied the mysticism of the Ashlander ancestor cults. In particular, the rites of the Ashlander seers and wise women, and the prophecies of the Incarnate. Many among the dissident priests have come to believe that the Nerevarine prophecies are genuine, and have made a systematic study of prophecies recorded in temple archives. 6. Authority of the Archcanon and the Ordinators. The dissident priests reject the authority of the Archcanon and the Ordinators. The temple hierarchy has been corrupted by self-interest and politics, and no longer acts in the best interests of the temple or its worshippers. The dissident priests believe the Archcanon and Ordinators speak for themselves, not for the Tribunal. 7. The Inquisition and the use of terror and torture by the Ordinators. Within the temple hierarchy, it is an open secret that the Ordinators rely on abduction, terror, torture, and secret imprisonment to discourage heresy and dissent. The dissident priests feel the Ordinators are either out of control or tools used to maintain a corrupt priesthood in power. 8. Fundamentals of temple doctrine: charity for the poor, education for the ignorant, protection for the weak. Though the dissident priests acknowledge that most rank-and-file priests honor the best traditions of the temple, they believe that many priests in higher ranks are interested more in love of authority and luxury than in the welfare of the poor, weak, and ignorant. Well, thanks for that one, Martin Luther. Alright, so now we know the position of the dissident priests. Let's make our way back to Balmora. We won't do the Moragtong mission that is in Vivec, in the Redoran Canton, because I am going to sleep and take a level. Everything is getting ×2 right now. Oh, I got a medium armor increase, so that gave me a ×2 in endurance. Not bad. Anyways, we're gonna go to the Mages Guild
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
and use the guild guides.
Okay, I'm listening.
You have a question?
Alright, we'll make our way down to the guild guides. We previously used them before, so we know what to look for, and we'll look for you right here. Travel to Balmora.
Yes.
And now here we are
What
in
assistance do you need?
Balmora. We'll make our way over to Caius, turn in all of this information from the 3 informants, and then I think we'll probably call it there. This is going to be a single episode session because I'm rather busy at the moment, unfortunately, but so it goes. I'll have time to record a longer session in the future, and we'll get another few episodes queued up and ready to go. And who knows? Might even start another game on this channel. Can't do all Morrowind all the time.
Hello there. How are you?
Good, Caius. I have information for you. I have a report. I'll make copies of your notes from Julia and the progress of truth. Give me time to read and digest all this. In the meantime, I'm promoting you to journeyman. You're doing good work, and here are 200 drakes. Go out and treat yourself to a new pair of shoes, and go do some jobs for the guilds or other freelance work just to keep your cover story current. Or get some training. Then when you're fit and rested, come back, and I'll have new orders for you. So then, I think that'll be it for this one. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see y'all the next time. Have a good day.